Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to Cosmic Culture, the channel where we talk about all major movie and television news. I'm Chris. Yesterday we were talking about Godzilla vs. Kong getting moved forward from May to March, which is some very good news, especially since this movie has suffered a lot of different issues and problems. And yeah, we are still waiting on a trailer, but this shows a lot of forward production for the movie and probably means very soon we'll be getting a trailer. Off of that news, today we got some brand new footage and about 4 seconds of video showing us Godzilla and Kong going head to head, so we get to see a lot of different things and there are a lot of different points we could pull out from that. So let's check that out real quick. Yes, it was not very long, and it is kind of like all of the other little tiny teasers we've been getting. We got one at CCXP where we saw King Kong in chains for about half of a second, and then we saw a different video of Godzilla flying through the water, and then we got another quick little look at Godzilla and Kong separately for a merchandising trailer. Now we get this nice little quick look where we see both King Kong and Godzilla standing side by side on an aircraft carrier. A few things to take away from this: the size of King Kong and the size of Godzilla. They are pretty much even in size, which has a lot of people wondering how is that possible. Everybody knows Godzilla is way bigger than King Kong, and he was not this big during Skull Island. And yes, that is 100% true, but Legendary and Warner Brothers have both confirmed that King Kong has continued to grow from the time of Skull Island to the time of Godzilla vs. Kong. So no, that isn't an implausible thought or something that doesn't make sense, that time has passed, he's gotten bigger, and perhaps he was a lot younger in Skull Island than he is here, which I actually originally thought when I saw this still picture of King Kong. He does appear to have aged a ton. He has a much older looking face, and with that has come a much bigger, stronger body. So obviously they're going to go ahead now and make these two even sized, so we have a little bit more of a fair fight. A lot of people prior to seeing this were saying Godzilla's going to win, King Kong is so much smaller, he doesn't stand a chance, which previously in the history of these two characters has been pretty true. Godzilla usually is a lot bigger than King Kong, but we see in this version of Godzilla vs. Kong, they are going to be about the same size, so the fight is going to be pretty even in that perspective. Now, of course, there's still a lot of different elements that can be involved in the actual showdown between King Kong and Godzilla, but there's still the big question is, what is the actual point and plot point of this movie? Is it just about a big lizard and a big monkey fighting? Or is there going to be a lot more setup for the monsterverse within this movie? We're talking other introductions for new monsters and of course Mechagodzilla, and how the humans are going to be involved in Godzilla vs. Kong fighting, because you know the humans are not going to want to not be involved. We have to be involved in everything. So we'll have to see how all of that turns out, whether or not Godzilla vs. Kong ends in an agreement between the two and they end up fighting Mechagodzilla, or an understanding between the monsters, or if it leaves the Earth in absolute ruins and we're going to have to move forward without one of the other monsters for a little bit of the monsterverse before somehow they get resurrected for another movie. Let me know what you guys think about this footage, about these new stills in the comments down below. Be sure to subscribe to the channel so you can stay up to date on all major movie and television news that we're covering right here on Cosmic Culture.